Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to week 2, CRACKD Racing Season 6. Brands hatch this week. Same format as last week. 2 races. We've got 3 10-minute qualifying sessions, then 2 races. Second race is a reverse grid. Hope you're all well out there. Let's briefly go over the standing, shall we, in the league. So we've got 3 classes this season. The GT3s, we've got Derek Sun at the top with 34 points from his 2 races last week. Dan Solo's in second place for the GT3s with 25 points, and Bart Raven is third with 23 points, so very close there. GT4s, Niels Cool is the current leader with 34 as well. Stephen Hutter's in second with 28, and W. Chandler is third with 26. For our Porsche Cup cars, Jamie Nuttall is in the lead at the moment with 33 points. So Smoggy is second with 28, and Sam Fleety is third with 27. The team championship, Team Sniffer, 2 points in the lead in front of the Champions Club, with Botmas Cook Holidays 10 points behind them in third. Qualifying's going to start in a few minutes. Just in a practice session right now. Hope you're all well out there. Hope you're not all melting too much. We've got both Pepe streamers today. We've got a Rory Logue and a Gary Marshall out. I expect them to come together at least once. Time, I believe. Rory is setting a good time out there at the moment in the GT3s.
2 minutes to qualifying session start.
There you go, that's what I said. So when Rory keeps it on track, he's still quick. The question of whether he'll make it all the way around both races is totally different. Actually got a pretty even spread today with the, or rather class spread. In general, the GT3s are up in front of the Cups on this track. It was a little bit more mixed last week. See what happens once they all get their elbows out for qualifying though. Yeah, don't forget you can catch live timing from pitwall.live. Link's just been put up in the chat. Pretty dope, if you ask me. So our GT3s will go out first. followed by the Porsche Cup cars, and then in the last 10 minutes, the GT4s. We've got 24 in right now.
GT3 only. Start your qualifying.
So Rory is going to get out first by dint being the first into the server, first in the pit lane. So he gets out straight away. Who is behind him? Let's have a look. So setting a time after him will be car number 214. Josh Brannigan is car number 214. I have to restart all my timing here because there's cars missing off my timing sheet. Right, so Rory is off for his first lap. Let's see what kind of benchmark he can lay down. As we said, right behind him was Josh Brannigan. So let's see. Rory sticking with his Porsche. Zillithor in the
Car
NSX.
43. Reconnect please to resolve game issue.
There we go, that's why I was showing somebody in the wrong place. Oh, we've lost. All sorts of things, tech issues happening here right now. Hello Milky, by the way. Right, we lost to Josh Brannigan, he's vanished off the track. So Rory is going to set the first time here. And he is going to set a 1:23.7 is our first time. Next up, Joe Buckley. And he sets, well, AJ does a 1:26.0 just behind him on track. Jam holder. Jumps up into second with the 24.8. Ben McConnell, expecting a good time from him. Oh, looks like he may be invalidated because he's not set a time this time round. Jordan Woodley's jumped up into fourth there with the 26.6. Scott Town, next across the line, didn't set a time, so we have another invalid. Bart. Oh, straight up into second with the 24.6. Rory's still the only one in the 23s at the moment. Josh Brannigan is back out again. This is his out lap, so this won't set a time. Gary Marshall, also on an out lap. Rory Logue showing as off track, so this won't set a time. So we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually set times at the moment. Joe Buckley, I've seen he's gone off track at some point as well, so this won't be a time. Jordan Woodley is doing some fabulous things out there. He jumps a place, goes to fourth, but then that was immediately taken back. So he's back down to fifth. That changed only very briefly. Scott Town has finally set his time. It's 25.5. Number 51, Bart Raven about to cross the line. He improves, he goes up to second. 24.1, still not quite into the 23s for Bart. He's the closest one though. Josh Brannigan on a lap here. This will not be an improvement, so we'll go and see Gary Marshall, who has yet to set the time. Let's see where he comes in. Into 8th with a 26.8. There's more to come from him, I'm sure. Let's have a look, see who is improving. He's not. Bart Raven is really improving, actually. Let's have a look, keep an eye on him. See if he can keep this together. This could. He's bouncing between second and first at this time at the moment. If he can eke a little bit more, he could be in for P1. Well, 3 and a bit minutes left. Ben McConnell has jumped up into second with a 24.0. Rory Logue still the only one in the 23s. Bart seems to have lost his advantage though. He's not showing as he's going to improve. He should. He does jump into second with a 23.9. So there we go. We've got a real fight with a 1, 2, 3 here at the moment. Bart's got the time in him. I would expect Ben McConnell could probably pull a little bit more out if he tries. Gary Marshall is improving ever so slightly. Although not anymore. Miles Reeder is 11th at the moment, but he is half a second up on his current time. To improve his position as it stands. But he's certainly up on his time by quite a lot now, 0.8. Only in 11th. Now we've got another GT3 in 21st at the moment. Not set a time. Joe Buckley. Oh, that's not going to help your time, I'm afraid. So we'll switch over. Let's see what Josh Brannigan's up to. Rory Logue is back out on track. Josh Brannigan is 3 tenths
GT3,
up.
2 minutes left. Cup cars, get ready.
Short pit lane here, so we probably won't be queuing up to get out. Matt Smith is improving as well, currently in 5th. Gary Marshall's going to cross the line too. He is not improving. Rory Logue is slightly improving. He's going to cross the line in 2nd, so he's 1:23.7 at the moment. 1:23.4. New fastest lap there for Rory Logue. Matt Smith is out and improving. Who else is on track? Bart Raven's still on track. Everyone's kind of staying where they are now. Ben McConnell and Jam Holder not improving. I think they're on out laps. A quick look where everybody is. Nice little slide there from Matt Smith. Currently on final lap from Bart, so he will cross the line with enough time to do it. And AJ is improving quite a lot. He's going to cross the line in 2nd. This could be a place for him. He keeps up this pace. He's on a 26.0 right now in 8th. Gary Marshall's 1.4 seconds up, so we'll switch to him very shortly. we see 8th at the moment. He does. He jumps up into 6th with a 25.4. Gary Marshall saving it to the last minute.
GT3, finish your lap. Cup cars, pit exit open.
Do you mind? 1.3 up from his best, so currently 10th, 26.7, and he jumps to 8th with a 25.5. Scott Town is improving too. He's only just started though. Ben McConnell is getting a little bit more out of his McLaren. Already on a 24.0. Cody third with 24.0. This should get him second. And it does with the 23.6. So our top 3 in the 23s. Oh, we switched to that just in time. That's unfortunate. Well, that's qualifying over for those two. Right, cups. We'll switch straight over to the cup cars. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Surprise, surprise. Mr. Nuttall is out first. We have got Miles Reader and Joe Buckley still on track. Not really. Well, Miles Reader is setting a faster time. He must have been in front of that little accident. So Miles Reader ended up with a 23.6. Let's switch. Jamie Nuttall is going to be the first cup to set the time. The GT3s, then we currently have in first Rory Logue with a 23.4, Ben McConnell is second with a 22.6, Bart Raven 23.9, Jam Holder 24.2, Matt Smith is fifth with a 24.9, AJ is sixth with a 25.4, Scott Town 25.5, Gary Marshall eighth with a 25.5, Jordan Woodley ninth with another 25.5. Joe Buckley is 10th with a 26.1, Josh Brannigan 11th, 27.3, Miles Reader in 12th with 27.6. So 12 GT3s. Porsche Cup's up now. As has become tradition, Nuttall will set the first time and Smoggy the second. Just behind them is Martin Wankenstein. And then Sam Fleety. And the last Porsche Cup to set the time will be Daniel Dane. Jamie Nuttall has first lap there, 26.8. Smoggy with a 27.7, just behind that. Sam Fleety must have been validated on his. Daniel Dane is a 29.3, so 15th overall. Looks like Smoggy has got past Nuttall in qualifying. I wonder if Nuttall's had a mini off. Let's have a look, see what happened. Just a little wobble. It looks like he's actually slowed to let Smoggy through. Very gentlemanly. Okay, so Smoggy is out. He's invalidated his lap, so this won't be any better. Daniel Dane is improving. Oh, that looked questionable, but the game's not counted it as a cut, so he's still going. Smoggy is resetting. Daniel Dane's half a second up on his current time. It's not enough to to make a difference. It's still going to be good. So it's 29.3 at the moment. Drops down to a 28.7. Jamie Nuttall is front of the field on track again. Not sure how he and Smoggy have swapped over again, but he is improving. Dipping a wheel there in the grass. He's improving by quite a lot if this is going to hold up. He's nearly a second up. Daniel Dane is also 0.3 up. This is looking good. A really good one from Nuttall. 26.8 at the moment. 26.1 there from him. Smoggy now to start a flyer as well. Behind him. Dane, let's see what he crosses the line doing. Sam Fleety, we've missed out on him. I don't know how we didn't see that. He's jumped up into, well, second for the Cups with a 26.3. Daniel Dane is about to cross the line, so we'll keep an eye on him. I think our competition, though, today is going to be Jamie Nuttall and Sam Fleety. Hot from their triumphant 2.4-hour win last night. Daniel Dane ended with a 28.3 there. These are our two to watch, though I say that. As I saying that, Smoggy is currently setting a faster time than Jamie Nuttall. So Smoggy, in fact, could be on for the Cup pole if he maintains this lap. Let's see what he can do if he can keep it as he crosses the line. It is nearly 2 seconds quicker than his previous best, which is going to potentially obliterate. It's not enough, 25.9, because just in front of him, Jamie Nuttall clawed it back and found something in the last sector to make it 25.8. He fully stole that from Smoggy, just as Smoggy thought he'd got the deal sealed. All of that has, and Blanken has jumped to third there as well with a 26.0. That's relegated Sam Fleety from being a very close second now to fourth. For the Porsche Cup cars. That's not going to help Blanken's time. Let's see what Fleety can do. He
Cup
is
cars,
improving.
2 minutes left. GT4, get ready.
A little bit of tail out there for Sam Fleety. That's not going to help. Smoggy now again improving to the point where he may be able to take this. He's got past Nuttall on track, getting through. 0.4, nearly 0.4, there you go, 0.4 up. Can he keep it all the way? I think the others will get at least another lap in. This is looking good for Smoggy, currently 25.9. So this will be a big gap if he keeps it. He does 25.4. It pushes them up to 6th overall. You see there, 25.4 for him. Nuttall is 0.4 behind that. Daniel Dane is improving down here, currently 2.9 off of Smoggy's excellent lap. Nothing in the wall, but that's fine. His session was over anyway. 20-ish seconds until the GT4s go out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those today. 24 cars total on track. I think, let's have a look.
Cup cars, finish your lap. GT4, pit exit open.
Daniel Dane is the only one who can now improve on his time. All the other cups are either in the pits or invalidated. Is that somebody trying to go for another one? Right, so let's have a look. Who is going to be first out the doors? It is Mr. Paul Smith. Will be the first GT4 to set a time. Let's just see Daniel Dane finish his lap. And he doesn't improve, so he's on 27.9. Right, GT4s. Paul Smith will be first across the line. Hot on his tail is Niels Cool. Then Johnny Woo. Then Stephen Hutter. Mike McCall. Willie Thorne. And finally, car number 26, Attila Kode. So, right, let's see what can Paul Smith do today. Paul Smith has been for the last few seasons our safety car driver with the short race format. There isn't time for a safety car, so he's competing this season. That's a GT4, does our Paul Smith. So keen to see what he can do. A little bit wobbly there. Nice clear track in front and behind of him for Paul Smith. Niels Cool is a very fast driver behind him. Niels won both of the races, GT4 races last week, including going from last to first in the second one. These times are going to come in quickly, so we'll be ready for them. What is going to be Paul Smith's benchmark time then for the GT4s? I see a few invalidations already. Willie Thorne and Mike McCall have invalidated their laps. So Paul Smith does a 33.2. Niels Cool gets rid of that straight away with a 33.0. Stephen Hutter then goes 33.4. Johnny Woo 34.2. Mike McCall is going to cross the line now, but he's invalidated. Attila Kode with a 34.3. Willie Thorne did not set the time either. Niels Cool was improving, but has lost this lap. Paul Smith not improving on this one. Stephen Hutter is improving quite significantly. He is again jumping around, potentially P1 for the GT4s here if he keeps this up. We know Niels Cool's got a bit more time in him. He just invalidated very smoothly through there for Perth. Looking very good for her, currently 0.6 up. The 33.0 was Niels Cool's time. Down into the 32s for Stephen Hutter. A 32.8. Oh, and Willie Thorne, we missed that, behind him. 32.5. So the two, Willie Thorne and Stephen Hutter, are into the 32s. Niels Cool is improving. He should get into the 32s as well, but not enough for first at the moment. All of our GT4s are all quite close together on the track. Paul Smith out in front again. Paul Smith going down into Pilgrim's Drop, and the last GT4 just go around Graham Hill. So they are very, very close together in the grand scheme of things. Every single one of them is improving. Willie Thorne improving more than anyone else. Four minutes left. There is time for someone else to take it back, but he is improving as much as those behind him, which means he will stay where he is in P1 at the moment. Paul Smith does not look to be improving on this lap. Currently a 33.2. He does not improve, but behind him, Niels Cool did. Willie Thorne, oh, he's into the wall. Hold on. Right. Game order has got confused. Willie Thorne did improve with 32.1. And Stephen Hutter is now second for the GT4s with 32.4. Niels Cool 32.4 as well. There's only a couple of hundredths in it. Willie Thorne with that 32.1. Dragging that Alpine round. We have got 2.5 minutes left, so anyone in the pit has got time for another one, just. No one is improving at the moment. Stephen Hutter has it off track. Niels Cool is improving a little bit, not by much. 32.445. He does only need a couple of hundreds. And there's the couple of hundreds he needed just to get just past Stephen Hutter. So he's up into second for the GT4s now with that 32.3. Improving again. 32.0. Has he got another 47 hundredths in him? Or 48 rather. Get that down into the 31s. That'd be mighty impressive. Mike McCall is improving. So our only bit of American muscle on the track today. Touch the little touch of grass there. That would help. And then off in front of him. Niels is improving, 32.32. He's down to 32.30. So an improvement, just not much of one. Everyone else is off track, and there's 23 seconds left. I think Willie Thorne has sealed his GT4 pole there with a very impressive 32.0. Niels Cool behind him with a 32.3. Stephen Hutter 32.42. Johnny Wu next with 33.0. Paul Smith actually is improving slightly. Let's see if this could be a position for him. He keeps up his pace. He is the last man on track. You just got to go out onto the curb for that one. Unsighted right here. He is improving. He's still up. At the moment it's not enough. Needs to find a little bit more in the last few meters. Lost it in that last corner there. He heard the slide. Hug as tight the wall as you can, but right. Now we get ready for the race itself. We'll run through the list at the moment. Rory Logue did get a pole in the end in the GT3s. Just wait for the server to tick over. Predictions on the class winners. I think Willie Thorne and Niels Cool are going to be fighting for P1 in the GT4s. I don't think we had Willie Thorne last week, so it'd be interesting to see what his race pace, how that quali pace converts to race pace. I think there's a lot of very tight competition in the Porsche Cups, and their proximity to the GT3s will have quite an effect on their race. You can't deny Smoggy's dominance in that field today. 3 tenths quick, well, four and a bit tenths quicker than the nearest other Cup car. Put himself into 6th. Right amongst the GT3s. And then at the top, well, the GT3s again, Ben McConnell's very fast, lots of race practice as well. So I think his racecraft will be significantly more warmed up than Rory's, to put it mildly. Bart's very quick behind them. Has a lot of bad luck, so hopefully it holds out for him. Gem Holder just behind them. He's very quick as well. So I think there could be some interesting stuff going on at the top of the GT3s as well. Right, we are on the grid. Right, we will run down through your grid today. P1, Mr. Rory Logue. P2, Ben McConnell. In 3rd, Bart Raven. 4th, we have Jam Holder. 5th, we have Matt Smith. 6th, we have... I think Porsche Cup still don't work properly. Sir Smoggy. In 7th, we've got AJ. 8th on the grid is Scott Town. 9th, Mr. Gary Marshall. In 10th, we have Jordan Woodley. Then we have another Cup. Mr. Jamie Nuttall. Then Martin Blankensteiner in 12th in another Porsche Cup. Joe Buckley is 13th in a GT3. Sam Fleety is 14th there in a Porsche Cup. Josh Brannigan there in 15th. Miles Reeder is 16th. Daniel Dane, our last Porsche Cup there, is 17th. Then we on to our GT4s. Willie Thorne in 18th. Niels Cool in 19th. Stephen Hutter in 20th. Johnny Wu is 21st. Paul Smith is 22nd, and Mike McCall is 23rd. Our race will start shortly. I think we should keep an eye on the front here. I think Ben McConnell is going to be keen to get it past Rory as quickly as he can, but Bart Raven is a good starter and he'll be right behind them too. Ben McConnell pulling off the track. We'll keep an eye on Smoggy in the middle here. Get through. Ben McConnell coming back. Oh, maybe he just had a minor technical issue and needed to pause. So I think there will be some action around Smoggy because he's going to be keen to get cracking, but also the GT3s around him will also want to plan through. Ben McConnell's still again. Stop dead on the track. We've not got and he will start from the pits now if he starts at all. That's a real shame. I was looking forward to that fight at the front. That was going to be good. That said, Bart will give Rory a run for his money. Single jam holder. We'll check in with Raggy later, find out what happened. Coming round to the start now. So listen out for the green. He didn't have enough fuel. Oh no. Oh no. Is he on quali fuel? There we are, and they're away. Clear start for Rory. 2 or 3 wide behind him. He disappears off. We've got some shunting here. Smoggy is ploughing through. He is absolutely catapulting up the grid here. Lots of cleanly through here. So far, so good. We've got some place changes. Jamie Nuttall's jumped up a bit. Smoggy is through cleanly. Oh, we've got a spinner. Jamie Nuttall's being tapped. Oh, that's an awful place to be. He will be plumb last now. Just as I was saying, we got through cleanly. We're showing contact up and down. In all of that, at some point, Paul Smith's got past Neil's call. There's some rubbing in the GT3s. GT4s, sorry. They're nearly 4 wide through there. Everyone's going off track. Neil's cool is ahead. Stephen Hutter has come off. He's going backwards. Come on, camera. That's very unfortunate for him. Let's see what happened there again. Big scrap coming down the drop. Is the camera going to show us this time? Huff just goes off, loses it. Oh no! Oh McCall, and he taps Mike McCall as well. That's terrible for both of them. Nothing McCall could do about that. All of that has left Willie Thorne in the GT4s to go off and do his own thing. Rory Logue is, at the end of that first lap, is now leading, or still rather, leading the GT3s. Scott Taylor's just got past AJ. See if we can see what happened there. Coming down into the drop, nice and easy. Got him on the corner before. Sam Fleety has just got past Miles Reader. This is a GT3 versus a Cup. Oh, and we've got Blanken off the track. It is Blanken off the track. That's allowed Miles Reader through as well. There's lots going on. There's a lot going on. Right, let's try and keep up. Martin Blankenstein is down. Jamie Nuttall has got past Niels Cool, but that's not a surprise because the GT4s are that much slower. Bart Raven setting the fastest lap, 3:45. He is 1.1 currently behind Paul Smith and Daniel Dane. Daniel Dane's in a cup, so again, that's nothing much to see there. GT4, so Willie Thorne is ploughing ahead. Jamie Nuttall, remember, was last. He has got past a number of people. He's up into 13th. There's Ben McConnell as well. He is out the pits. He's hopefully got enough fuel, and he has got 21 minutes to really hammer it and see what he can do from there. Let's have a look up the front. Smoggy in the Cup car, currently in 5th. He's got some pressure from Scott Town behind him in a different Porsche, the GT3 Porsche. You can play spot the difference if you want. Circle the lights on the back. Smoggy a little bit wobbly there, but then there's no TC on the Porsches. Okay, Rory Logue responding to Bart Raven's fastest lap up front with a fastest lap of his own. This is we've got another fight going on further down. Oh, it's GT4s. That's fine, we'll leave. That's just GT3s going past GT4s. What other fights have we got going on? Smoggy is pulling away now from Scott Town and the GT3. Rory up front. So he is 1.6 ahead now of Bart Raven. Well, we've settled. Ben McConnell is now up into 16th. He has nearly cleared all of the GT4s. He's on his way. Let's just go down the field. Let's see what we've got. So yeah, P1 is Rory Logue. Just behind him is Bart Raven in P2. Jan Holder is 3rd. He's made up 1 place. Matt Smith is currently 4th. He's made up 1 place. And so Smoggy is 5th. He's made up 1 place. Most of those are from the pit start of Mr. Ben McConnell. We're just going to flick now. Martin Blankensteiner is on the tail here of Miles Reader. I'm showing Matt Smith with an off. Let's see what's going on over there. Nothing too dramatic. A quick look. Ben McConnell now passing Cup cars. Let's see, he's got past Daniel Dane here. There. And as he goes to clearways around the outside, nice and easy, nice and calm there for Ben McConnell and Daniel Dane. Jamie Nuttall is his next target. He's 6 seconds ahead, so we'll come back to that in a while. We'll go back to Rankin. He's showing us off track. He's getting wild there behind Miles Reader. Hello, Kazir, by the way, so shooting. Ed is all. Hello. Sorry, there's been a lot happening in the first few minutes, so I'm rather focusing on that. Right, so where are we? Blanken is still on tail here of Miles Reader. Josh Brannigan is a GT3. He is overtaking GT4s towards the back. Not sure why, can't remember why he's back down there. He is. Ben McConnell, there we go. Fastest lap now. So he is on one. Oh! Tunnel vision there from Blanken. He could have... Miles Reader kind of gave him that. He followed him off track. And they have got Jamie Nuttall behind them. Miles Reader, oh dear! Miles Reader into the wall. That's unfortunate for him. Doesn't seem to have affected anyone else, luckily. So we will see Jamie Nuttall chase down in front of him. Mr. Blanken. So Jamie Nuttall, who was spun fairly early on. So there are ones to watch, to be honest, today. Jamie Nuttall and Ben McConnell, both fast drivers who ended up having to go from the back. We'll see what they can do today, but Blanken is a damn good driver as well, so I'm not expecting this to be easy for Nuttall. We have got Matt Smith off track. What's happened with him? He is very off track. Seems very calm at the moment. Graham Hill. Oh, just loses the back into Graham Hill. Does he keep it out of the wall? He does. That's good. He lives to fight another day. But that has put him down into 9th. Oh, Jordan Woodley making moves higher up. Let's have a look at what happened here. Oh dear, oh no, that's unfortunate. Oh, that was close. That was AJ. Good luck there for Woodley. Managed to avoid all that. That has put AJ into the clutches of Mr. Gary Marshall. The replay here, Ben McConnell on Jamie Nuttall. So we should keep an eye on him. There's a lot going on today. Making that look pretty easy. And he's got past Blanken as well while we were watching that one. Fleety showing off track. That's unfortunate. Oh gosh, get out of the way. That was nerve-wracking for a second there. Let's see what happened with Mr. Fleety. We've got lots of offs today. There's another one off in front of Ben McConnell in the live view there. We've got AJ off. Sam Fleety following him. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Right, so Ben McConnell has got himself now back up into 9th position. Jamie Nuttall and Blanken are scrapping. We knew this was going to happen. Oh, and Blanken goes wide. In the end, hands it pretty easily to Jamie Nuttall. Oh, but hold on, Jamie Nuttall's gone off as well. Is it going to be enough for Blanken to try and take it back? It doesn't look like it. Looks like Nuttall has got away with that one. Did someone just go off on the left of our screen? Looked like someone was off track there. Right, so Jamie Nuttall has sealed that position. They got Matt Smith fighting to get past behind him, but they're not going to let him through easily. They've got their own fight to worry about. Let's have a quick check in on the GT4s. We'll do this. We can keep an eye on Nuttall and Blanken. So Willie Thorne is 3 seconds ahead now of Niels Kuhl. Paul Smith is 11 seconds behind them. Johnny Wu, though, is right on the tail of Paul Smith, 1.3 behind him. Then we have Stephen Hutter is 16 seconds behind them. He had an early off, and Mike McCall into the wall, unfortunately. The poet wasn't even aware of that fact. So Willie Thorne, still our leading GT4. What is going on the Scott Town now? Let's have a look further up. Is right on the tail of Sir Smoggy, who's in 4th now. Oh, we've got an AJ going backwards. Let's see what happened to him. He has not had a good day today. Fair number of offs. Is he going to lose it here? Yes. Oh! That's a big hit. Heavy hit after heavy hit. Right. Ben McConnell now is up into 8th position. As we were saying before that happened, Smoggy, off track there to get past, I believe, Scott Town. If the camera is going to let me. Yep. Scott Town's not letting him get away with it. Smoggy's got himself up into 4th. He's 2 places up from the start. Smoggy is 3 places up from the start. We'll keep an eye on this, but just behind them, Smith in the GT4 as well, so Johnny Wu has caught up to Paul Smith, so we'll keep an eye on that. Scott Town is going in the wrong direction completely. Oh, no, that was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. Let's see that again from Mr. Paul Smith's perspective. Sees a an opening. He's got the inside there. Scott Town just turns in way too much. That's very unfortunate. Nothing Paul could do about that. That's allowed Johnny Woo through as well. So unfortunate for him. As I was trying to say before that happened, Jordan Woodley has made up 5 places from the start. He's made up 4 places since the first lap. So he is going very well. Gary Marshall behind has made up 3 places. We've got 7 minutes left in this race. We haven't had a chance at any point to jump over to our streamers. We could have kept an eye on. Hold on, Ben McConnell is on the tail now of Scott Town. He should get through there pretty easily. Oh, God. Marshall with the twitch there. I thought he was going to plough into the 3 of them, the 2 others even. Let's have a look at that from Mr. Gary Marshall's perspective. I mean, he started losing it there. Ben McConnell trying to come through. Brake loses it on the inside there. Comes across, manages to contain it. Oof. That was a terrifying moment. But we're all through cleanly and safely now. Right, so what else is going on? We have got Matt Smith and Jamie Nuttall. Matt Smith has got past Jamie Nuttall there. He just went past. Looks to be pulling away. Hi Wembley, we did actually, unfortunately for you, see that live. When we lost it on Graham Hill. Good GG's. There's another race in a few minutes. Maybe nothing off track, so it looks like... Oh, I was about to say Matt Smith has got this done, but he was very wide there, although so was Nuttall, so that's okay. What is Ben McConnell doing? He is 5 and a bit seconds behind Jordan Woodley. This is his next target. We've got 5 minutes left. I see that as being somewhat of a challenge. The rest of the field is kind of spread out. Over to CRACKD, although I'm not sure why we're going at 2 FPS. Okay, come back to that. See the concentration on his face. Right, it seems to be working now. Nope. Alright, try and fix that for race 2. Make his way easily past the GT4s. See if this is going to work. There we go. So he has got 3.1 seconds of clear air in front of him now. He is taking that out of him then. He is taking it out. Gary Marshall, let's just quickly change that. Let's see what Gary Marshall is doing, because he is on the tail of Scott Town. Oh, that was a bit of a cut there. Caught live on camera. GT4 there to add complication. Oh, GT4 slices across the front of Gary Marshall. While we're doing that, Ben McConnell set the fastest lap, 23.6. He is on a mission. He's now 2 seconds behind Jordan Woodley. He is fully on a mission. Keep an eye on Brake and Scott whilst we see what Raggy is going to do here when he gets to the rear end of Spokey. And there's only a couple of seconds then between Raggy and Smoggy, in fact. So he's going to have 2 targets in quick succession if he can keep it up. Oh, a brake goes off track there. Affect his attack. Now we can actually see, bear in mind the right hand side will be slightly behind the left hand side from Raggy Stream as he chases down Jordan Woodley. He is right on his tail. And is he going to take he's not going to make it through into Paddock Hill, but he's put Spokey offline. Is that his back end going? And it is. Oh, very slippery rear there from Raggy, but he's on the inside here through Druids. That should be done and dusted for him, although Jordan Woodley is on the inside of Graham Hill. They avoid touching, and Ben McConnell is up into 5th.
What a move!
There we go. GG's, well done to him. We'll be back probably with him shortly as he chases down Smoggy. Gary Marshall here is still on the tail of Scott Town. Oh, last minute braking there from Mr. Marshall. Scott Town, oh, this should be it. Scott Town is loose through there, and Gary Marshall easily climbs through. Right. Now that is settled. We can keep an eye on Raggy on Smoggy. Smoggy will not go down easy. He will 100% make Raggy work for this. Smoggy is known for his defence. Although looks like Raggy's going to have a run on him down through the drop, but he's not. No, he's tucked in behind him. Not much opportunity up through here. He's going to try and take it. Oh, and he does. Oh, we've been watching this so long, we've entirely missed Rory Logue winning the race, which he has. In first place, Rory Logue. Second place is Bart Raven. Jam Holder is going to cross the line in 3rd. Ben McConnell is going to come through in 4th. From Plum last. An impressive effort from him. And there he is, crosses the line 4th. Smoggy is 5th. Gary Marshall. Oh, Gary Marshall, Jordan Woodley, Scott Town, all in a fight. And the last corner. The last corner of the last lap. Come on, boys. What happened there? Let's have a look. So we are Gary Marshall followed by let's see. Gary Marshall goes round and squeezes into Woodley. Oh dear. The winner of all of that was Scott Town, who made up 2 places by avoiding that. Right, everyone's
Last
finished.
lap incident between cars 71 and 133 has been noted.
There we go. So, right, quickly run through the rest of them. Too many things were happening at the end there. We missed all of the end of the race. Matt Smith was in 8th. Jordan Woodley was 9th. Damien Nuttall was 10th. Second for the Cup cars. Sam Fleety 11th. Martin Blankensteiner 12th. Daniel Dane 13th. Joe Buckley 14th. Miles Reeder was 15th. Josh Brannigan 16th. Willie Thorne was 17th. Niels Cool 18th. Johnny Wu was 19th. Paul Smith in 20th. Stephen Hooder 21st. AJ was 22nd and retired. And Mike McCall was 23rd, also retired. Right, we've got a few minutes now while we swap servers round for the reverse grid. Likes to flag victory there for Mr. Rory Logue. Apologies we missed his last lap there. There's just too much going on. Right, so yeah, W Chandler is our only Hooner at the moment. We'll start in a couple of, well, not even that, a minute or so. The grid has been reversed up to position 8, or down to position 8, depending on which direction you are thinking in, which is all of the GT4s, all of the Cup cars, and all the GT3s who were on the lead lap. Right, here we go. So we will very quickly run through what our starting grid is today. Now they are then organised into classes as well. So our first on the grid today will be Jordan Woodley. Followed by Matt Smith is P2. Gary Marshall is P3. Scott Town is here in P4. Ben McConnell, P5. Gem Holder, P6. Bart Raven is P7. Rory Logue, P8. Joe Buckley there in P9. Miles Reeder, P10. Josh Brannigan is P11 and AJ P12. Then in our Cup cars come next. So Daniel Dane is P13. Martin Blankensteiner P14. Sam Fleety P15. Jamie Nuttall P16. And Smoggy P17. The GT4s, we have W. Chandler in P1, Mike McCall, P2, Stephen Hooder, P3, Paul Smith, P4, Johnny Wu, P5, Niels Cool, P6, and Willie Thorne, P7. So, for the race, to start here, we will keep an eye on our leaders, and also the start of our Cup cars. Reverse based on the position they finished in the race. Yeah, so as we said, it's usually whoever's on the lead lap, but when you've got 3 classes, it's a bit different. We also make sure it's not an obvious number each time, because otherwise you could get somebody, essentially giving up a place in the last lap to try and come pole in the reverse grid and stuff like that. So the way it's worked out today, yes, Jordan Woodley will be the first to go. Hopefully, Ben McConnell's put enough fuel in this time. So, 25-minute race again. And certainly throw up some action to the 25s. I think what we might do, be ready to switch to Mr. Brake, who's currently third. He's going to start third. Ready to keep an eye on him. Because he will be keen to get cracking. Probably to seek revenge on Spokey in front of him. Matt Smith is... Spokey has got a hell of a start at the moment. Not quite sure how this has happened. He is going solo out front. They are compressing up a bit now. There we are, they're away. Easy start there for Jordan Woodley. He's got away pretty cleanly. Further back, there's a bit of bouncing going on. Let's keep an eye on this Gary Marshall, who is going backwards. We've got everybody into the corner. All of our cup cars there still gathered together. Looks like the GT3s are generally through cleanly. I think Bart Raven. Oh, Ben McConnell's off. Scott Town's off. He's getting through past Bart Raven. Oh, a little kiss there. Bart Raven and Ben McConnell. Ben McConnell's not giving up that corner though. Jordan Woodley has got a drive through. That's unfortunate for him. Ben McConnell looks like he's going to get through past Raven. He is, but then right behind them, we'll switch to this. He's then got Rory Logue right behind Bart Raven as well. We've got Daniel Dunn down backwards, further down. Jamie Nuttall off track again. What's happened with him? There's a hell of a chain going through here. We can't switch away from this just yet. Jamie Nuttall has gone backwards at some point. Let's see if we can catch that briefly. Oh, we've got another Jamie Nuttall off, I think. Above. And he's gone off track and lost. Huge number of... Oh, was he pushed? Did he jump or was he pushed? It looked a little pushy. Did look a little pushy from whoever was behind him then. I think it was AJ in the Audi. Let's see what's going on now further up. Jordan Woodley still in the lead. He's got Gary Marshall behind him, Ben McConnell behind them. So Ben McConnell has ploughed through Bart Raven, Rory Logue and Jam Holder. And Bart Raven's gone backwards actually. These top three, as I said, we should keep an eye on brake, and there he is. In the thick of it, he's got to defend. Oh, and Jordan Woodley's off. Not enough to make a difference, but that has given... Oh my word. They're all tight through there. There's just too many cars in one corner there. Jordan Woodley holding on to it at the moment. Brade's got to defend from Ben McConnell and try and attack Woodley. Rory Logue as well coming through. Jam Holder. Bart Raven lurking in the background. Gary Marshall with the fastest lap. There's a lot going on here right now. Let's switch to this. Jam Holder, you can see his view from the back of this fight. Although is Bart Raven still in touch with them? Yes, he is. So we've got this whole sandwich here. There's other things happening. Josh Brannigan, Miles Reeder is going backwards. But this is the fight we're keeping an eye on. Ben McConnell dives. Gary Marshall has to defend there from Ben McConnell all the time. Looks like Bart Raven is about to get past Jam Holder at the back there, though they're still fighting. Rory Logue watching on as well. All it needs is for somebody to make a little mistake here, and there's either going to be a lot of position changes or carnage. Oh, and Brokey is wild, and he does pit. He has to pit. He has no choice. Oh no, what's... Oh, Gary Marshall and Ben McConnell. Oh no, that's unfortunate what's happened there. Oh, let's see if we can see that again. I feel like that might have been started. By Spokey panic pitting, which he needed to pit for his his DT, and you've got Rory sniffing around behind. I think Ben McConnell touches brake, which sets him off on the start of that spin. Difficult to tell. But all of that excitement there has allowed Mr. Rory Logue to get back into first position. Bart Raven right behind him, then Jam Holder behind them. So what does Mr. Brake think of that? He's got Jam Holder in front of him. He's still defending. Still defending here from Ben McConnell. And that's allowed Rory Lowe to go and set fast that, although Bart Raven did it right behind him. The screen is not updated. There you go. Bart Raven 3 thousandths quicker than Rory Lowe. We are very, very tight field here today in this second race. Oh no! Just in the background there, Gary Marshall into a wall. Let's see what's happened to him over the last 30 seconds, because I think there was quite a lot. I mean, he's carrying a fair amount of damage anyway. I think he's just going to lose it on his own. To the wall there for Mr. Gary Marshall. He has got a lot of damage now. Rory Logue out front with the fastest lap again. Ben McConnell now on Jam Holder. He's through, but he has got carrying a lot of damage as well. Jam Holder looks like he's going to go back, have a go at him, but it's not enough. Marshall pits. Scott Town now is on the tail. Oh, we've got a Blanken going backwards. See if we can see what happened with Blanken. Just misses the corner. Forgets to turn. Easily done. Oh, and then oversteers. Just a little kiss of the wall. Nothing too damaging. Right, so Matt Smith is on the tail here of AJ, and they've got a Smoggy sniffing around behind them. Smoggy has now got past Matt Smith. We've got AJ just in front. AJ and Smoggy very close. Looks like AJ's gonna. Oh, and they touch. It's only a little one, but it sets AJ wide, which allows Matt Smith through as well. We've got some GT4 action going on further down. Willie Thorne is right on the tail here. Oh, is that Paul Smith off? Paul Smith is off, and that's going to let Willie Thorne and Johnny Woo through. Willie Thorne, the winner of the first race for the GT4s. He is climbing his way up. Rory with another fastest lap up front. So his next target, Willie Thorne's next target is Stephen Hutto, who's 2.3 seconds ahead of him. Martin Rankenstein chasing down Daniel Dane in front. The Porsche Cup cars. As far as other fights go, Rory Logue is 3.3 seconds ahead of Bart Raven. Ben McConnell's 7.7 behind them. I don't know if he's going to be making quite as much progress as last time, considering the damage he is now carrying. We've lost Gary Marshall and Miles Reeder from this race. Johnny Woo is showing is going backwards. We'll find out what happened to him in a second, but Blankens is having a go here. That's not enough to get past Daniel Dane. I think it will be soon though. And he does take the inside of Surtees. Is he going to keep it down through the drop? I think he'll keep it through Pilgrim's Drop. I believe that position is his. I think it's too late to go back and find out what happened with Johnny Woo now, I'm afraid. Let's see if we can see anything useful on the replay or not. Oh, he's gone straight on as well. Yeah, and he's lost it there in Sterling's. Right, so Blanken is got a bit of free air in front of him now. Jam Holder, let's have a look. Jam Holder and Scott Town are having a wee fight now. News Call further down is also chasing on Paul Smith, and I think he's going to get past him here. He does, he gets it done. Into Paddock Hill, they're very close down there though. Paul Smith's got the inside up for Druids though. He gets the position back. While we've been watching this, Scott Towns had an off and he's lost 3 places unfortunately. But this fight is on. We've also got Jamie Nuttall and Scott Town having a fight here as well. Paul is not going to let Niels Cool through very easily. Scott Town a little wide there, and Jordan Woodley behind them, making up places after his drive-through off the start. Oh, Scott Town is off at Graham Hill, which is going to let Jamie Nuttall through pretty easily in the end. While we're watching that, Niels Cool has put his nose in front of Paul Smith. There's a straight drag down here together, and they've got a Rory Logue behind them. He's going to want to be getting past. They're not going to want to compromise their race, but they also need to not get in his way. Because Bart Raven is just behind them as well. Niels Cool currently in the lead. They've got Bart Raven sniffing behind, but Paul Smith has got it back. These two chopping and changing. They've let Bart Raven through, and Niels has dropped off a wee bit. Here we can see from Paul Smith's perspective, he's got Niels Cool behind him again. They've got Ben McConnell behind them too. He lets Ben McConnell through, but he has got still got Niels Cool right on his tail. Oh, Niels Cool goes a bit wide there. Right, we have got other things happening, so we'll come away from this for a minute. We've got a Smoggy chasing down Matt Smith. Scott Town has pitted. This is still the fight here at the moment. This is the biggest fight I think we've got. They're not giving up. See Paul Smith's perspective. You can see in his rear view the nose of Niels Cool right behind. Gary Marshall is back on track. Oh, Niels Cool goes for a dive on the inside. He's got the position. Is he going to keep it? As they do another drag race down here. Paul Smith is going to be on the inside though, which is the better position for the last corner here, the Clark curve. Niels Cool. Oh! But Niels Cool's going to be on the inside for this next corner. Is this going to be it for Niels, though? Is he going to keep it? He gets the position for now. Graham Hill, Paul is on the inside. Pushes Niels out wide. They are side by side through this whole section. And this is actually allowing Johnny Wu to catch up with them. The fighting. And you've got a GT3 coming through as well. Johnny Wu as well. Well, the GT3 is adding to the mix. There's so much going on here. Have we anything else going on? Willie Thorne is caught up with Stephen Hutter as well, so it's all happening in the GT4s. There wasn't much going on in the GT4s in the first race, but it's all going on in this one. And Johnny Wu spins in the background. We'll leave him to it while we watch. Paul Smith is back in front of Niels Cool again. We've got Willie Thorne chasing down Stephen Hutter on the right, and we've got the continuing fight between Niels Cool. He loses a little bit there, but gets back in control. All the while we've got Cup Car and Jam Holder coming through. Jam Holder and Smoggy coming through as well, so they're close together. Niels Cool has fully dropped off of that, though. All of that excitement, I think all of the GT3s coming through has really affected his time through there. So let's cut back to, let's see, Willie Thorne and Stephen Hutter. He's got through the inside. He's got a good line now down to Pilgrim's Drop, I think. Although Herf has stayed in front. There's a huge number of overtaking opportunities in this section here. Unless you've got balls of steel. Let's see what Willie Thorne can do. He is very, very much on the tail of Stephen Hutter. So he won the first race, which put him last for the grid on this race. Looks like Herf has pulled away a little bit. There's a little bit of breathing room. Whilst we were watching Paul Smith there, we had Gary Marshall, who is back on track. 19th at the moment. Chasing down, having a bit of practice out there. What's happening with Ben McConnell? He was 7 point something seconds. He's 4.3 seconds back still from Bart Raven. So I think with the damage he's got, he's not going to be any faster. We had Jordan Woodley is also pitted. He's back up to 8th though. Matt Smith is chasing Jam Holder in front. Willie Thorne is back on the tail of Stephen Hutter. I'm going to flick to that quickly because they're in the same place as the other fight that we were watching. Thanks for that bridge view. And Willie Thorne is going to get round the outside. No, he's not going to get round on the outside of Stephen Hutter because touching the grass and slowed him down enough. Let's see. Right, so both in almost the same part of the track. You've got Jordan Woodley coming up as well behind them. Matt Smith has finished the move and got past Jam Holder for now. So this is we are looking at a fight for the lead with the GT4s here. Niels Cool has caught back up to Paul Smith. So again, and Stephen Hutter goes very wide there. That's going to let Willie Thorne through. I think he's got the inside up here into Druids. If Herf can stay with him enough to block the inside of Graham Hill, I don't think... Oh no, he has. Oh no, Willie cuts him off. I think that's probably sealed the deal there for Willie Thorne. bear with them for a second as we go through Pilgrim's Drop. That's Jamie Nuttall in front of them, currently P9, which is second for the Cup cars. He's got a way to go to get anywhere near Smoggy, who has been dominant in the Cups today. Absolutely dominant. I think Thorne is through, so we should switch back to Paul and Niels here. Once again, Niels cool right on him, not giving him any space. Matt Smith actually is also progressing. He's got Joe Buckley in front of him at the moment, all side by side. Niels has got his nose in front, but again, Paul's on the better line for the Clark curve. Niels is a bit further ahead this time, and Paul does run onto the grass. I think Niels has got it done for now. We'll see if he can keep it. See if Paul's attack is as good as his defensive was. Oh, that's very close there. A little bit wobbly from Paul. Right, we've got another fight right to the end here. So let's have a look. Matt Smith is chasing. Let's quickly have to cut through these. While we're doing that, you can watch Rory go through the last lap. He was gifted first place, but since then he's run away with it. We've still got fights going up and down. Rory is going to finish his last lap and actually manage to catch it. We'll keep an eye on Matt Smith here, who's been making lots of moves in the past few laps. So Smoggy has made up 13 places off the grid to put himself in fourth at the moment. Bart Raven made up 5, Rory Logue has made up 7. Matt Smith here has actually lost 5 places, so he lost off the start, but he's been fighting his way back up now. Willie Thorne's made up 11 places. Lots of big moves from some of our drivers today. But it's 2 P1s for Rory Logue by the looks of it. I think this one's probably heated out here, so we will switch to there. Let's see Rory Logue cross the line. That's 2 P1s today from him.
Neither has finished the race.
He finishes in first. Bart Raven will come through in second. Ben McConnell third, lots of damage. Possibly could have done more if there wasn't that incident on the start-finish straight. So Smoggy in the Cup car is going to come through in fourth. Again, dominant from him today. To handle those Cup cars incredibly well. So he crosses the line fourth. Joe Buckley will be fifth. Jam Holder comes through sixth. Matt Smith seventh. Jordan Woodley eighth. All very close at the end there. Jamie Nuttall P2 for the Cup cars in ninth. Josh Brannigan GT3 is going to come through in 10th. Josh Brannigan across the line in 10th. Daniel Dane is going to come across in 11th. The GT4s have already crossed. Willie Thorne comes through as first for them. Daniel Dane is crossing. Martin Blankenstein has crossed the line. Willie Thorne, Stephen Hutter, then Niels Cole for the GT4s. Paul Smith didn't get the place back. Johnny Wu 17th. Gary Marshall ended up 18th. W. Chandler ended up 19th. And Mike McCall was 20th. So there we go. That is, or was, our 2 races for today. So much going on. Even without the reverse grid, the original race was certainly very exciting. So much going on. Congratulations to Rory for the double wins. Yeah, so congratulations to Rory for the double win. Smoggy for the double wins. Willie Thorne for the double wins. Some excellent fights there with Niels Cool and Paul Smith. That was great to watch. Shame about the contact from Ben McConnell and Gary Marshall, because it was another fight was well worth watching. But that's us for today. There will be no broadcast next week, I'm afraid. Because I ain't here. Or at least I won't be doing a broadcast. We'll find out if anyone else wants to have a go. Cheers all for watching. Hopefully, I was going to say catch you next week, but not next week. I normally stream Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, so come watch me then. And enjoy your week. GG's to all the racers and staff. Go hang out with Break and bathe in the salt. And if not before, I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Goodbye.